This is Unit 1, the Renaissance, and today we'll be teaching the main ideas of the Renaissance to Kimsey Milo here, who I think is paying attention. Okay. Renaissance, we're talking about 1500s in Europe. And there's two main things, Kimsey, you want to keep in mind when we're talking about the Renaissance. One is the growing concentration and spread of individualism, where people are thinking for themselves, coming up with their own ideas. And number two is humanism, where people more and more are focusing on studying humans or people. Okay, these two concepts will have a huge impact on people coming up with their own ideas, and we'll call these people Renaissance rebels. Okay, these are going to be characters such as Christopher Columbus, who sails across the Atlantic and begins this trend of Europeans going all over the world, dominating the globe. Characters like Martin Luther, who challenges the church, the Catholic Church, and that creates these religious conflicts across Europe and beyond. Johannes Gutenberg, who develops the printing press, and the printing press allows them to have the availability of books such as the Bible, and therefore they become more literate and they can interpret these books on their own. Lemon, do you have a question? Apparently not. Some other Renaissance rebels would be like Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, Raphael, Donatello. These artists who really changed the way that we see art, have a big impact on not just paintings but sculpture as well. So all this spreads across Europe, and with people thinking individually, thinking about themselves, seeing themselves as important, this will cause some disruptions because the kings and queens don't so much see it that way. We also have technology and concepts coming from the East that are kind of enlivening Europe. So we'll have the banking system coming from the East, and with the banking system we have more wealth, so people are getting wealthier. That way they can spend more on education, let's say, become smarter. That's going to challenge the status quo. We also have things like the compass and new technology on shipping or sailing so that people can go farther on their boats, like Christopher Columbus wouldn't have been able to do that before. Things like gunpowder come from the East. That will dramatically change the power of Europe. So all these changes are taking place, and they're based on these ideas of individualism and humanism.
Who are your other students?
We have Dr. Cello, who's trying to stay out of my reach so I don't call on him. We have Gertie, who's paying attention very well. And we have, every class has to have a talker, and that's Lemon, who's interested in going to the restroom.